Strong.
Hi, I'm Wayne Armstrong. Welcome to the 5 Minute Biographies podcast, Episode 1, Louis Armstrong. Considered the most important improviser in jazz, Louis Armstrong taught the world to swing. Fondly known as Satchmo, which was short for satchel mouth, referring to the size of his mouth, or pops, Armstrong was an unassuming jazz master whose sense of humour and positive disposition won the hearts of people everywhere. His profound impact on music continues to grow and thrive into the 21st century. On the 4th of August 1901, 16-year-old Mayanne Albert gave birth to a little boy, who she named Louis, following a liaison with the boy's father, Willie Armstrong. The relationship didn't last too long, and a short time after Louis's birth, Willie left, and Louis was placed in the care of his grandmother, Josephine Armstrong. Josephine managed to bring in a little money doing laundry for white families, but was only able to keep a small amount of food on the table. As a child, Louis had no toys, very few clothes, and walked around barefoot most of the time. Yet despite their hardship and struggle, Josephine made sure her grandson attended school and church. In 1907, when Armstrong was 6, he moved back in with his mother, who was at that point living in a tough area called Storyville. It was Louis's job to look after his sister Beatrice, who was born in 1903 and the result of another brief fling between Mayanne Albert and Willie Armstrong. By the time he was 7, Louis Armstrong was looking for work wherever he could find it. He sold newspapers and vegetables, and even managed to make a little money singing on street corners with his friends. Eventually, he was able to save up enough money to buy a used cornet, which he taught himself to play. At the age of 11, Louis quit school to concentrate on supporting his family. While they were singing on the street, Armstrong and his friends came into contact with many different musicians who played in the Storyville honky-tonks. One of the city's best-known trumpeters, Bunk Johnson, befriended Louis. He taught the boy songs and techniques and even allowed him to sit in during concerts. By and large, Armstrong was able to stay out of trouble, although an incident on New Year's Eve 1912 changed that and the course of his life. During a New Year's street party, 11-year-old Louis fired a pistol into the air. He was taken into police custody and spent the night in jail. The next morning, the judge sentenced the boy to the Coloured Waifs Home. The home was run by a former soldier, Captain Jones. Jones's regime provided discipline, regular meals and daily classes, all of which had a positive effect